You know, there's an expression, you know, stop horsing around, but actually you want to, because when you horse around, it's symbolic with having a fun, being playful. And these two people here in front of you actually work with horses to get that joy back into your life. So tell me about what your project is.
So we're with Horse Spirit Connections, and what we do is we actually use the horse as a teacher, a therapist if you will, as the key person to mirror and reflect back how you're feeling, what your emotions are, what your intuition's telling you about, and also energy work. And
really, they reflect back what's inside of us.
That's correct. In other words, if you're angry, even if you have a smiling face on the outside, the horse is actually going to respond to the anger inside. So that's the mirroring that happens. And if you can actually own it, then all of a sudden the horse will actually calm down.
So horses, do they have this more naturally than other animals, or every animal has it and you just happen to use a horse because it's easy to work with a horse?
Go ahead.
Well, actually, the horse is a prey animal, whereas we as humans are predators. And so as a prey animal, they've allowed their instincts to allow them to survive all these millions of years.
I see.
And so they can instinctually know what's going on around them.
Excellent. So tell me about, you know, this gift they have in reflecting and how you use that in your company here.
Okay, so what we're talking about is somebody that's being congruent, somebody that's being on the outside the same as they are on the inside. So a horse wants someone to actually respond to them in that heartfelt way with themselves. So they're helping themselves actually become more authentic, to discover their true essence, what really they enjoy.
So how do you work this? I mean, do you ride the horse? Do you do other things, or just walk with it? How do you get started? And what kind of people use this? And
we have all sorts of people from all different sorts of walk will actually come into and play with it, and we have a whole series of exercises that we use with people. So yes, as you mentioned, leading is a really good one. That, you know, if you can lead a horse, you can lead a lot of other things in your own life. But then all of a sudden the horse, if they don't think that you're being congruent, will actually plant its 4 feet on the ground and refuse to move forward. Now what are you going to do? How are you going to find the strength from within yourself, and what part of you do you need to bring forwards to get that horse to moving in?
this is fascinating. Having an animal reflect what's inside you and them actually giving you feedback as to how to self-correct it.
Correct, yeah. And it's that biofeedback that they're so good at, right? And they can be so trusting because they are a prey animal, as Wendy said, and you know they're what, 1,000 pounds. So if you can move 1,000 pounds home, surely you can also communicate then with your co-workers, your friends, your family, and so forth.
What we find is that people can trust the horse. They can trust the feedback from the horse because they're non-judgmental.
Interesting. This is fascinating and getting pretty deep, so let's continue here. So, okay, there's exercise, you can walk the horse, other exercise you can mention?
Oh, lots. There's, we do one exercise that we do is called an active round pen, where it's a very simple lunging exercise where you just have to get the horse to walk once, trot, and so forth. And it's the same thing. I mean, if you're a person with a big energy, you're going to run into the problem that the horse is going to run and will not slow down.
Okay, what's the horse, sorry, oh, we just missed it on the screen there.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
So then if the person who doesn't have a lot of energy or doesn't have a lot of self-confidence, they're going to walk into that round pen and not be able to move the horse because they just can't get it. So by going through the exercise of getting their energy and feeling where their energy is coming from, they have a body knowing of what that's like within themselves. And they can see the reaction immediately as the horse does what it's supposed to do.
Wow. So how many sessions? Yeah.
Because it's so experiential, people learn much faster, and they take it home with them. So it's a long-lasting.
Yeah, that is, they take the experience home with them, not the horse. So, how many sessions, or would one need to, correct certain behavioral or personality or mental situations?
Well, we have our one workshop, which is called Discover Your Inner Self, which is only in 2 days, and many people who come into that program learn a lot about their own emotion and how they handle their own energy. And then we have additional weekend workshops that take it to different levels.
Or people can take private sessions, and normally we recommend 4 sessions to work on a particular issue.
Okay, so, and where are you guys located?
We're located in Tottenham, so it's just north of the city on Highway 9, and so from the airport it's only about a 35-minute drive up.
I see. And how many years have you been doing this yourselves?
Since 2006, so we're now into our 7th year.
What inspired you to get involved with it?
Years.
mean, we both used to play polo. So we had 12 horses, and then I fell off and had an injury, and I wasn't able to ride horses anymore. So I found and discovered Linda Kahana, who's a leader of this modality down in Arizona, and experienced the work with Linda and fell in love with it and said, this is what I want to do the rest of my life.
Wow.
It's so transformative with people so fast. And so I became an apprentice of Linda's and did the one-year training and haven't looked back.
Okay, your website to look forward to.
www.horsespiritconnections.com.
Thank you.